Hi, and welcome to Morning Coffee with Pazan Academy. I'm Deanna, and today I want to talk to you about a classical education, but about the practicality of it and why it's important, even in the modern world, to study these great works of Western civilization. By reading classic works, whether you're reading Aristotle, Plato, philosophy, or ancient poetry, or even Shakespeare, what this does is that it teaches you about choices that people made in the past. By learning the histories, by studying these great generals like Epaminondas, you can see how they faced adversity and what they did in order to overcome it. And this allows us as human beings to learn and to be able to draw from these experiences. By reading these works over time and understanding the way past peoples thought and how they articulated problems and how they overcame those problems, this allows your brain to think in a different way. You learn how to integrate knowledge, you learn how to make connections from abstractions, and this is critical thinking. Now, you can't just pick up a book on how to think critically and learn how to do this. This is something that takes years to nurture. You can't just all of a sudden in high school say, okay, we're going to learn critical thinking this month. It doesn't happen that way. Our brains need to take bits and pieces of information over time and learn how to connect those dots. This is basically conceptual thinking from abstractions, and this only comes with a wide breadth of experience of reading. You can also learn from the failures of the past. Why did Rome fall when it was this great empire? How did Charlemagne, how was he able to accomplish what he was able to? And how was it lost in just a few generations with his sons? What happens with that? How do these people kind of bootstrap their way up from nothing, and then 1 or 2 generations later, it seems to all fall apart? These are things that you can learn about in the human condition. What makes people tick? I think in the modern world, there's a misunderstanding about why these works are so important. They're just seen as impractical or a whole bunch of history that doesn't mean anything because times have changed so much. We're living in this age of technology. But what people are missing is that the human condition is the same. I used to always tell my students, we really don't have any new problems. Whether it's in love or business or leadership, we can look to the past and learn from these individuals. They have very practical examples about what we can do in almost every situation, even in the modern world. The only thing that's really changed is the technology. But humans are the same. We have the same emotions. We have the same fears. And we really, as humans, need to look to the past. And whether we're reading literature or we're reading science, we can still learn. And that is the importance of a classical education. Whether your children are being exposed to these works in their education, in school, or if you're homeschooling, I hope that you just take a minute and bring in some of these works to help your child learn and read along with them, because you can always still draw new things, even if you've read the book before. As your life unfolds and your experiences change, you get something new by going back to some of these old books as well. So make it a family affair and just have a great time reading together and talking about these works. If you're enjoying our videos, you can like our channel, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that notification bell. We also have links to our social media in the description below. I'm off to read some classic works. Have a great day. We'll see you soon.